Hello guys, my name is Anisera. In today's video, I'll be teaching how to cut the upper part of this dress in a very easy way. It came out so beautiful, and I know you will enjoy this tutorial because it is very detailed. So my name is Anisera, and do well to subscribe and follow up for more. Leave a comment, share this video so it can reach out to so many creatives. Now let's get started. Hi guys, let me teach you how to make a simple dress with basque waistline. That is a V waistline. The first thing I did was to measure the half length, and then I added 4 inches for the basque waist and 1 inch for sewing allowance. That is 5 inches in total, and then I'm going to cut it out. The width I use is the bust measurement divided by 4 plus 2 inches. After that, I folded another piece of fabric, which is going to be for the back. Now for the back, the length is going to be half length plus 1 inch. There will be no need for the 4 inches because the back will not be having a basque waist, and for the width it is going to be 1.5 inches wider than the front because of the zipper. After cutting it out, you can see I placed the front piece on the back, and as you can see, the front is longer than the back because of the basque waist, and the back is wider than the front because of the zipper allowance. For the neck width, I made use of 3 inches because I'm making this for a little girl. If you're making this for an adult, make use of 3.5. From the front piece, I took in the shoulder measurement divided by 2 plus half inch. As you can see, I'm going down by 1 inch for the shoulder slope, and then I'll connect it to the neck width. All these measurements I have been taking were taken from the front piece, not from the zipper area. Okay, after connecting it, for the neck depth I would use 3.2 inches. If you're making this for an adult, you can use 3.5 or 4 inches. After that, I'll go ahead and connect it to form a curved neckline. For the back neck depth, I made use of 1.5 and I connected it to the neck width like so. The next thing I did was to measure what I had on my shoulder, and then I'm going to deduct half inch from that, which is going to serve as my armhole depth. Okay, after that, you will fold your tape into 2 to measure the midpoint of your armhole. As you can see, I have marked it out. I measured what I had on my shoulder. I'm going to deduct half inch from that and place it at midpoint. Whatever I have on my shoulder, I'll place the exact measurement on the armhole line. I'll connect the shoulder to the midpoint like this, and then I am going to go ahead and take my bust measurement on the armhole line. So I used my bust measurement divided by 4 plus 1.5 inches extra. From the upper part of my fabric, I went down to the waistline plus half inch. On that line, I'll take the waist circumference divided by 4. I'll mark it there, and then I will add 1.5 inches for sewing allowance. After marking out that measurement, I will stretch out the waistline. From the waistline, as you can see, I have about 4 inches there. Okay, now I am going to connect the 4 inches there to the waist measurement to just form this basque shape, that V shape. At the zipper area, I'll remove half inch to eliminate bulge and connect it. After connecting it into the back, from the half length, I went up again by half and connect it again. Okay, so after that, I went ahead to cut it out following the lines that we have already marked out. I went ahead to connect the armhole properly. While cutting it out, I remembered that I have not added half inch from that midpoint of the armhole for the back because we cannot reduce the armhole area for the back. I went ahead to cut out the back first, then I removed the shoulder slope like so. After that, I am going to trim out the half inch that we went in by for the front. You can see how I dipped my scissors in the middle of the fabric, so I'm not going to cut out the back piece as well. Okay, it's actually very easy. After that, I will trim out the back neckline first before cutting out the front neckline. Please guys, follow me up on my YouTube channel at Anisera. Subscribe to my channel, leave a comment if you found this video helpful. After cutting it out, this is what it looks like, and I'm going to show you the final result of this beautiful outfit we have been making. So after cutting it out, you go ahead and sew it with your lining. All right, so guys, here is the final result. I added some bow on the dress, added gathers to the lower area. I used an invisible zipper, and it came out so beautiful. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, and share this video. Bye.